Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. So today I kind of wanted to make a oh there's my dog. I wanted to make a um, manga collection. I just started collecting manga back in November. I spent a lot of money in a very short amount of time. I also became obsessed with a lot of shows during that period as well. I feel like this is because of quarantine, and I unfortunately also lost my job. Thankfully, I did just recently get a new job, so I'm excited to start that soon. But yeah, so I guess I want to thank quarantine for this. But yeah, so let's get started. Okay, so let's start with the top shelf. And here I have all of my Jojo manga. I order all the ones that I'm missing. I'm missing 5 volumes from part 3, Stars Crusaders. So I have all of part 1. I have part 2 as well. I have 5 volumes from part 3, and then I have 6 volumes from part 4. I already watched part 5 of the anime. I am a Jojo fan. I've had Jojo brain rot since, I want to say, I believe it was November when I started part 1. I actually dropped it a couple of times because I was just not feeling it. And I'm gonna be honest, I feel like JoJo, for a lot of people, it's like a hit or miss. I harrowed through part 1 and 2. I mean, at the end I did end up liking them, but I was very curious about the stands. Here, I'll just show you like one, what the front looks like and the back. A lot of these I did get secondhand. Like these ones are from a library, like this one right here. Also a lot of these I bought from Right Stuff when they had their Black Friday sale, and I think they were $10 each. Just let me show you from part 4. And then my favorite JoJo currently, I don't know. I really like Jotaro, okay, so it's between Josuke and Giorno. Unfortunately, part 5 hasn't been translated at the moment, so I believe right now I am missing volumes 7 and 8, and I believe there's gonna be another volume for part 4, and then they're gonna start getting into Golden Wing. So my favorite JoJo, I think right now, is Giorno. I did start reading Stone Ocean, and there is something that happens in Stone Ocean that I don't want to get to, so I feel like that's why I'm very slowly reading it. But and my favorite Joe Bro is
アリーベ・デルチ
Arrivederci. I love him. He's my favorite. Also Kakyoin. Kakyoin is my second favorite Joe Bro. But yeah, I want everybody to check out JoJo's Bizarre Adventure. I'm a huge fan. I'm very excited about the event that's happening in April. Hopefully they will announce part 6. So yeah, that's it for the shelf right here. Also guys, I don't have these in any particular order. I just kind of try to fit all of them in wherever they fit. So this is the second shelf. Here I have my Attack on Titan manga that I'm still collecting. I have volume 1, the omnibus, I think that's how you say it, version for Inuyasha. I also have the same version, like book 1 for Cardcaptor Sakura. I have volume 6 of Fruits Basket. This is the collector's edition. I have Full Metal Alchemist right here. So I have the I say like the bigger volumes, the 3-in-1. I have volume 1, 2, 3, and 4. Blue Flag. I already ordered volume 5 and 6, so I'm waiting on those to come. And I have the box set of A Silent Voice. I love this movie so much. Like, when I watched it, I cried. I've seen it at least 5 to 7 times. I love all the characters. I actually will be very interested in making like a dedicated video to this story. I was extremely touched, and I mean, it's just one of my favorite mangas right here. I don't know if this would be considered a light novel. I mean, it does have 7 volumes, so I'm not sure, but I recommend everybody to go watch or read A Silent Voice. I'm just a huge fan. Then just going back to Blue Flag, I just happened to pick up volume 1 and 2 at Half Price Books, and I'm glad I did. I am a huge fan of all the characters. I have a low key of a crush on Toma, but yeah, so kind of look at the volumes. So here's Full Metal Alchemist. I started watching Full Metal Alchemist a while ago. I think I'm still on episode 15. And don't come for me, Full Metal Alchemist fans. I love the series. I really do. Unfortunately, it really hasn't caught my attention enough for me to keep watching it. I think I will pick it up eventually. It's just right now I'm not necessarily that interested to keep watching it, but I will eventually. And then I have this volume 6 of Fruits Basket. I love Fruits Basket. Unfortunately, I didn't grow up with it, or I've never seen the original anime version. I only started really liking it when I saw the 2019 version. I love Toru, Kyo, and Yuki, and I don't know if this guy's controversial too. I hate the fact that Toru and Yuki do not end up together so much. I refuse to believe that they won't end up together. So to me, if Toru wants to marry Kyo and Yuki at the same time and live as a 3-time like couple, I'd much rather have that than Yuki ending up with somebody else. It's just, the author did me dirty there. But anyways, let's keep going. Cardcaptor Sakura, classic. So is Inuyasha. I grew up watching these 2 shows. I mean, nostalgia wise, and I mean, they're just very good quality shows, I think. I did watch Clear Car, and I don't know why, it just, maybe, I mean, I think it's just because I'm grown, but it definitely felt like it was a kid show. I did try to watch the reboot to Inuyasha. It doesn't feel the same. I mean, I'm not telling anyone not to watch it. I don't know. To me, it's just like I'm so attached to Kagome and Inuyasha that the fact that they weren't really in it did not attract my attention whatsoever. So, and then I have my individual Attack on Titan volumes here, and then my Colossal editions. Yeah, like the the way that I am obsessed with this show, I can't even contain it. Like, you do not understand how obsessed I am. And I am gonna be very honest, because I just started watching Attack on Titan last year in November, and I'm so glad that I did, because I cannot imagine waiting 7 years for this story to like finish. There's no way. So I am very glad that I picked it up when I did. I love it. My husbando Erwin, I love him. I love Levi. I love everyone else, but my favorite characters are definitely Erwin and Levi Hito. Okay, so now we're gonna start with my 3rd shelf here. I just have like smaller manga here. So let's start from this side, and from here I'm gonna start talking about One Punch Man. So I have volume 1, 2, 3, 4, 9, 10, and 11. I think I will continue to collect it. I mean, I already watched season 1 and 2 of One Punch Man. Season 2 was interesting. I don't know how to explain it. I love One Punch Man. I love One as an author. I really like this story for sure. But I'm like still thinking. I don't know if I want to keep collecting it. I'm waiting on the third season, but I believe that I don't have enough manga material to make it yet. So we'll see when that comes out. And then next, another manga by One Sensei, Mob Psycho. I already watched season 1 and 2 of Mob Psycho, and I love Shigeo so much. Definitely, to me, Mob Psycho, it's a better work than One Punch Man, but obviously, like, I feel like because they're different, like, I can't really compare them, but I personally like the characters in Mob Psycho 100. I don't know, I really like Shigeo. His character, he's so cute. I really like him a lot. Definitely has like a different vibe, and I like that the anime kept the original, like the like these characters right here. Dimple and Shigeo, they're so cute. I'm glad that they didn't like remake the oh gosh, the art. So I know that the the anime, it does look a little bit funky. It's funny because like this character right here definitely reminds me of oh god, what's his name? Oh gosh, sorry, I blanked out there for a second. He reminds me of Josuke because they have the same hair. Yeah, I just personally like Mob Psycho best. Okay, I'm just gonna leave this here for now. Okay, so from here we continue into Haikyuu. Of course, I love my man Kageyama and Hinata. Um, I mean, seriously, I didn't think I was going to like Haikyuu because I'm not really into sports anime, to be honest. But I love the characters so much. Sugawara Senpai, it's my favorite character from Haikyuu. I just love them so much. Yeah, and I'm definitely thinking of collecting all of Haikyuu for sure. There's so many volumes though, and it's very expensive. So for now, I only got volume 1 and 2, and I will definitely continue to. Um, I will complete the series, and then up next we have Demon Slayer. I mean, who doesn't know or like Demon Slayer for that matter? I already read all of the manga. I only have 2 volumes because I am hoping that in the future they will release a box set. So that's why I only decided to get 2 volumes at the moment. But the reason I have these 2 volumes is because they have 2 of my favorite characters, which it's Hashira Tengen and my best boy. To be honest, I really think that he should be called best boy Genya. I mean, oh god, I obviously love Tanjiro. He's definitely best boy as well. All of them are best boy. Like, they did such a good job with the main characters. And Genya, my boy Genya, I love him so much. I know he doesn't really show up in season 1. He won't. I mean, he won't show up in the movie, and then he will definitely show up in the 3rd season, which I'm very excited about because they announced that it's coming out this year. So the Red Light District is gonna be the opening with my boy Tengen, and I'm so excited to see that animated because you all know fight scenes in manga are very difficult to like get through because most of the time you don't even know what's going on. So yeah, I'm very excited. The next series is The Promised Neverland, and I actually already read all of the manga. The reason why I only have these two, it's because they contain some of my favorite arcs, and actually the reason why I have this one is because I really like the cover. And then this one has Goldie Pond in it, I believe. Here, just let me kind of go through it. Yeah, so it has like some of my favorite parts from the Goldie Pond arc. So yeah, and then here we have Deadman Wonderland. I actually read the first volume when I was at Barnes and Noble, and I really liked it. It looks like a very interesting story. I am yet to read volume 2. Depending on how I like volume 2, I might collect the series. I'm not sure yet. From here, we go to Black Clover, one of the shows that I really got into last year. I love Asta as a main character. I think that Tabata Sensei did a really good job with Asta. And the reason why I only have one, again, is because I'm potentially waiting for a book, like a book set, a box set, oh god, a box set to come out. And the reason why I got this one is because Merio Leona is my favorite character. She's so badass. I love her. And Fugo Leon is my husband, and so is Yami. So back off, because them two are mine. So the next series is Fire Force. And I only have one because, again, maybe in the future they will have a box set. I have to say that I thought that I was going to like Fire Force more. And the story, I'm gonna be honest, the story's so good. Like, the plot for it, it's amazing. Like, when I first started watching it, I was like, I don't know. It's just like, I get it that's like they all have like fire powers, but to me it was just so good. Very disappointed with all the over the top fan service, to be honest. Shinra, I think he does a really good job, like being a main character. My favorite characters are definitely Joker and, oh god, what's his name? And Benimaru. The reason why I got this one, this volume, it's because of the fight scene that happens in here. Like, Joker's character is so complex. Like, I love him. Like, I wish all of them were as complex as Joker and Benimaru. But you know, it is what it is. I already watched both seasons as well that have come out. So now I'm just waiting on the third season to come out. And then the next volume I have here is Neo Genesis Evangelion, Volume 1. I picked up this one because I think it was like $4. And I'm thinking of getting into Evangelion. I'm not sure yet when I'm gonna pick it up, but it will eventually happen. Then the next one is Assassination Classroom with Koro Sensei. I already watched both seasons of the anime, and actually there is a box set for Assassination Classroom. I just wanted to get this volume because I think it was $4. So I was like, oh, might as well. And I actually really like this cover. It's just Koro Sensei's face. I will plan to get the box set eventually. So yeah. The next one is Dororo. So actually this is the okay. So Dororo is an anime and manga that came out back in the 60s. And they just remade it back in 2012, I believe, or yeah, back in 2012. So it was I think either it was the 60s or the 50s, but it's crazy because it's been like almost like 60 years, and then like they brought back this story. I personally really like it. I really like Hakimaru and Dororo. It's interesting because at first I thought Hakimaru was Dororo, but no. I personally really recommend you to watch this. So this is kind of like the remake of the manga as well. They updated the characters. Oh god, my dog, give me 1 second. Okay, so yeah, so I really like The story, it's on Amazon Prime here in the States. I don't know where else you could watch it, like anywhere else outside of the States, but I really like it. The next volume is Spy Family. So I actually read the first volume at Barnes and Nobles, and I decided not to pick it up because it was $10, and I was like, I like it, but I'm not sure how much I actually want to start collecting the series. Then I went to Half Price Books and I found it there for $4, and I was like, it will be a crime for me not to get it. So I went ahead and picked it up, and I mean, I love the series now. Twilight, it's my husbando. I love him so much. I really hope they do eventually make a anime for it. I would definitely love to see all the fights animated. And yeah, so I already ordered volume 3. Volume 2 is out of stock currently, and I believe that volume 4 it's coming out soon next month. And then I have the first volume of Sailor Moon because it's Sailor Moon. I don't think I will collect the series. It just holds a lot of nostalgic value to me. I grew up watching Sailor Moon. So yeah, I mean, what else can I say about her? I did grow up watching it in Spanish, so a lot of like her catchphrases. I don't know them in English. Like in Spanish, el poder del prisma lunar, ti, 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 Sailor Moon.
Sí, pues entonces repite estas palabras. Por el poder del prisma lunar. ¡A la orden! ¡Por el poder del prisma lunar!
So yeah, I mean, yeah, it's just most classic shoujo. Yeah, I love it. And then the next series is Say I Love You. I have volume 1 and 2. This is one of the series that really got me back into like shoujo anime. I watched it back in 2013. I mean, I like it. It's just, another shoujo, but yeah, I really like it. And then After the Rain, I just recently picked this one up. I have like people that already saw my recent haul probably already saw some of the volumes I already showed too. Yeah, I mean, and like I said in my last video, I'm more of a fan of like older women, younger men, love relationships. But this one, I actually want to, I screwed up my last video. I said that their age gap was 20 years, but actually it's close to 30. I apologize because he's 45 and she's 17. So that's 30 years. So yeah, I mean, I really like it. And like I said in my video, I will definitely continue to collect this series. And then the next series is I Want to Eat Your Pancreas. This is a light novel. All I have to say is that I knew how it was gonna end, but it still caught me by surprise. That's the only thing that I really have to say. I mean, I wouldn't say that it's like a fun story, but I mean, I definitely will recommend it if you want to like read something that is not going to like take 10 volumes to get through and you just kind of want to read a light novel. I definitely do recommend this one. And now the last one in this shelf is The Garden of Words. So this is kind of my stuff. The author of this story is Makoto Shinkai, the same author of Your Name. And there is an actual movie. It's on Netflix here in the States. I think it's only 45 minutes because this is a very thin light novel. So, I mean, I don't really want to say much because I don't want to spoil it for people, but the quality, just everything on the movie, it's amazing. Like, I'm gonna be honest, and I think that they really poured everything they could because it was only 45 minutes and they just decided to show off. It's like, it's a piece of art. Even if you don't really like the story, I still recommend it to watch it. It's so good. I obviously like the story. You know, it's like older female, younger male. So yeah, I definitely recommend you check out the Garden Awards. Okay, so this is the fourth and last shelf that I have with manga. I'm gonna start with this side here, and this is Mars. This is actually the first manga I've ever read, ever. When I was in high school, I didn't really. So I read the story when I was in high school. This is my first manga ever. I've never read manga before this. To me, especially when I was I would think I was 15, this kind of story definitely appealed to me a lot. I don't know, I'm sure that, I mean, it's a classic shoujo story. So it's about Rei and Kira. I think it's right here. These two are the main characters. I mean, it's just a pretty straightforward shoujo. I definitely recommend it if you're really into shoujo manga. I think this would be a good addition to your collection. I'm obviously trying to collect all of it. I'm missing volume 11, 13, and 14, and then I'll be done. There's only 15 volumes for this story. Yeah, I mean, I like it. I don't necessarily love it, but most of the reason why I'm collecting it is because of nostalgia. But like I said, if you're a huge fan of shoujo, I definitely recommend Mars. The next series, it's Tsubasa Chronicles. Reservoir Chronicles, sorry, Tsubasa. And actually the only reason why I'm collecting this series is because it's not that pricey and it's not that difficult to get, but it's only because it's made by the Clamp team, and it basically mirrors the Cardcaptor Sakura universe. So this is kind of like an alternative universe to Cardcaptor Sakura, where Shaoran and Sakura, you know, like basically in this one, Shaoran, he's the main character, and Sakura's just like the princess of the place where they live. I have not read them. I know that there's an anime. I haven't watched it either. I will get to it eventually. I am thinking of collecting it just to support Clamp, because I mean, I'm a huge Cardcaptor Sakura ho, so I'm gonna keep collecting the series. The next is Tomo-chan is a Girl. I actually read volume 1 when I was at Barnes and Noble, and I really liked it. I really like the humor in this story. I got volume 4 at half price bucks. I think it was like $6, because these are expensive. Like, look how thin they are, and they're $12. Like, that's crazy. So I got them for half off. But yeah, I'm thinking of that I'm gonna keep collecting it only if I find good deals, but I don't know, I think it's too expensive for sure. The next series is Come Can Communicate. If you saw my last video, you saw all the prices that I have for this story. I love Komi. She's so cute, and it's really funny. Like, I genuinely laugh out loud reading this story. I do recommend it to everybody. I don't know, I really like it, and definitely very excited to keep collecting it and keep reading it. So yeah. And then the next series is a My Boy that I had such a hard time trying to explain to everybody. One of my favorite series from, I think it came out, I think it started back in 2016 and it like ended in 2018, I believe. So it's like a more recent manga, And I mean, I genuinely enjoy the story so much. I mean, Mashu, they made him too pretty. I'm like, who is this kid? But I mean, I appreciate the artwork. I appreciate the story. I appreciate how thoughtful the author is. I don't know. I really, really like it. I'm also very excited because I definitely want to check out Hitomi Sensei and see like if she has any other manga or any other like one shots or anything that's similar to My Boy. I'm definitely very interested to check out. And then the next series is Perfect World. Like I said, if you watch my last video, you know that I love this series for sure. Yeah, I mean, it's just a very good, it definitely does hit you hard with like, you know, questions about disability and, you know, also like trying to understand how a person surveys through the world with a disability. Yeah, I recommend this series to everybody for sure. And then my last series, it's Sweat and Soap. I love this story so much. They are so cute. I have a crush on Kotoro. He's so sweet. This couple is just goals. Seriously, they are so nice. I really like the story because the drama is actually necessary for the characters to grow and like understand each other, and they have such good communication skills, you know, just like for being adults, because I feel like you're used to like seeing a lot of like misunderstandings that can be like easily fixed in a lot of stories, but here like they actually go through you know, what it takes to like have like an adult conversation and, you know, just really go through like the relationship, and like they genuinely like each other. So I don't know, I mean, they made me so jealous. For real, because it's just, they're so cute. I really love them. Okay guys, so that was it for my manga collection. I wanted to end the video here with my dog. His name is Osito. He just came over now that I just finished recording. Siéntate, siéntate. Good boy, gordo. Yeah guys, thank you so much for watching. I appreciate it. And I'm just hoping to like come back with more videos that you guys will hopefully like. And yeah, thank you so much.